My Chaofeng was, in essence, the coldest gust of wind to ever sweep through the epic tale of the legend of the Condor heroes. When people speak of her, their minds first conjure images of her pale, wicked hands, of the wind howling over desolate graves, and of a shadowy figure wandering the long night like a restless, vengeful spirit. Yet, those who perceive only her ferocity, while remaining blind to her suffering, have, in the end, grasped but half the truth of who she was. In the beginning, my Chaofeng was not born a demon. She was once a disciple of Eastern heretic Huang Yaoshi, living on Peach Blossom Island amidst azure waves, falling petals, and days yet untainted by bloodshed. In those days, she was intelligent, agile, and possessed extraordinary talent, much like a plum blossom growing amidst the sea winds, yet retaining its own unique, delicate grace. Had fate allowed her to remain content within the sanctuary of her sect, the martial arts world might well have gained another gifted heroine. Alas, once the human heart stirs with desire, even a sea of peach blossoms can transform into a sea of suffering. She fell in love with Chaofeng. Then, blinded by an insatiable lust for martial arts mastery, she conspired with him to steal the 9 Yin manual and flee Peach Blossom Island. One step away from her master, and half a lifetime lost in the wilderness. From that moment on, the path she trod was devoid of floral fragrance, paved instead with the stench of blood and the crimson rain of slaughter. The 9 Yin manual was originally a miraculous treatise on martial arts, yet, in the hands of those who practiced it incorrectly, it transformed into a demonic curse. My Chaofeng and Nguyen failed to grasp the true essence of the scripture. By forcing their cultivation, they ultimately forged a sinister, malevolent martial art, one whose mere mention struck terror into the hearts of the jungle. In her hands, the 9 Yin white bone claw became indistinguishable from the talons of a demon tearing through the night. With every strike she unleashed, an aura of murderous intent descended upon the mortal world. Thus, the martial arts world saw only a ruthless My Chaofeng. Yet, few remembered that behind those sinister arts lay a heart that had lost its way home. The greatest heartbreak of her life was the death of Chaofeng. When her husband, her soulmate, her partner in destiny, fell, the last glimmer of light remaining within her heart was extinguished along with him. From that moment on, she lived not for joy, but for memory. She existed not to seek peace, but to cling to a grudge and a love that would never again find a response. As if that were not enough, heaven struck her blind in both eyes, as if to snatch away the very last ray of light from a life already steeped in gloom. From then on, My Chaofeng walked in darkness, feeling as though her entire existence had turned into night. She listened to the wind to discern her foes, listened to footsteps to identify those around her. Yet, no matter how keen her hearing became, she could never again catch the sound of voices from days gone by. The true terror of My Chaofeng lay not merely in her martial prowess, but in the fact that she was a woman who had forged her very sorrows into claws. Consequently, whenever she made an appearance, whether on the page or in the imagination, it felt as though the cry of a night crow sweeping over a graveyard echoed through the air, sending a chill deep into the human soul. Yet, ultimately, she was not a being devoid of feeling to her very core. For Chaofeng, she harbored a love so profound that it remained steadfast and unchanging throughout her entire life. For her master, Huang Yaoshi, her heart held a constant blend of reverence, fear, and a deep-seated remorse she dared not acknowledge.
It was precisely these unresolved ties that made my Chaofeng, for all her ferocity, all the more tragic. She was a woman led astray by love, lost in the labyrinth of desire, and cast into the abyss by the hand of fate, only to transform herself into the very embodiment of darkness. In that tale, she stands as more than just a demon figure meant to inspire fear. She serves, too, as a stark reminder that a single misstep, a solitary deviation from the path, can condemn an entire lifetime to drown in the karmic depths of suffering. Upon reading of my Chaofeng, the callous find her repulsive, while the sensitive feel only sorrow. For beneath that veil of blood and mist, she remains, after all, a woman who once knew love, once knew pain, and whose youth she never wished to see turn into a nightmare.